New York and basketball have all gone hand in hand over the years, of course.
So much so that our next guest made a documentary about the city's basketball scene in 2012 called Doing It in the Park.
My name is Bobbito Garcia, a.k.a. Cool Bob Love. I grew up in New York, completely immersed in playground basketball culture, where we play everywhere, whether there's a court or not. Ball is our religion, and the park is our church. In my mind, NYC is the most innovative sports environment in the world.
And I am receiving communion from Father Bobbito. Sorry, Mommy. We've introduced you to Bobbito on New York Living before. You also know him as one half of the Stretch and Bobbito radio show, which introduced the world to artists like, Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, M, Hello.
Oh, my God. Not Eminem.
Eminem. Yeah.
Bring it, yo. Bring it.
Let's go. Ready to celebrate the 50th anniversary of hip-hop than Bobbito himself. Welcome back, Papito Bobbito.
Yo, fuerte abrazo, Marisol. Alex, pleasure to meet you. I love the energy that you both have. It's crazy. Y'all like salt and pepper, like combined. You know, it's like boom. You
Push
know?
it.
Whoa.
Not salt and pepper. And Raisin's gonna be Spinderella.
Oh my God, Spinderella.
Yes.
Ooh,
Bob,
buddy.
thank you so much. We're getting cues because they already know the three of us are going to talk for
We're going
about
off
an
the
hour.
rails.
Okay. Important. You can't divorce hip hop from basketball. It is such an intertwined relationship, unlike the genre has with any other sport. How did this all start?
Well, the birthplace of hip hop is in the same locations as the burgeoning culture of playground basketball. And so, for example, Dyckman, Rucker Park, Echo Park in the Bronx, the GOAT, my home, you know, my home away from home as a child was also Rocksteady Park.
Right.
It was the headquarters of the Rocksteady crew. It was named after Earl Manigault, playground legend. So it had meaning to two completely separate communities, as well as two communities that were very interconnected as well. Now, let's not get it twisted. Basketball was invented December 21st, 1891. So it was alive and running for 90 years prior to the birth of hip hop, you know, 90 plus or whatever. Do the math, 1891 to 1933. I might be off a couple of years. I'm sorry. But basically, the fact is that when hip hop came, it took a lot of cues from basketball, not just from the locations, but also the sneakers that people wore were all first proven and made authentic and credible on the basketball court before the hip-hop kids was like, yo, the shell toes are dope or the Puma Clydes are dope. Those are all basketball sneakers. Performance shoes, Chuck Taylors, Pro Keds, on and on. So you can't divorce them, but at the same time, I don't like it when people say, oh, you know, Allen Iverson is hip-hop. No, he's not hip-hop. He's a ball player who loves hip-hop.
That's right. True.
And let's be respectful of the two cultures and identities that, yes, but they are definitely intertwined.
In the word of Bobbito, amen. And to that point, you, sir, are hosting a street ball tournament going on right now. So tell us everything about that.
Well, I got the T-shirt on, FC21. I've done it in 27 international cities this summer. The all-world final is at the GOAT, a.k.a. Rocksteady Park. So you can celebrate hip-hop history at the park on 99th and Amsterdam on August 22nd. I got winners from Hong Kong, Japan, Dominican Republic, LA, DC,
Everybody.
Boston, Philly, five cities in Canada.
Can I be six-man off bench? Because I've been working.
She has been practicing very, very hard. Half Pint has been
Mighty
out
soul.
on those courts.
I've been waiting for you to call me up so I'll give you one-on-one personal training because your form is a little off there. But I mean, look,
terrible.
It's okay. It's okay.
Look,
we love you.
Spud made a career out of it, so there's hope for me. There's hope for me.
Your form's better than mine.
So obviously, there's big celebration, 50 years, but so many people, I think, and we've said this over and over again, there was so many naysayers. There was like, hip-hop was just a fad. It was rap. It's just a fad. How did you know that not only was it here to stay, but that it would have cultural relevance and it would transcend race, class, creed,
any and everything,
and everything?
I'm going to answer that really honestly, and that we didn't know, right? And so coming up in the 70s, it was so clandestine, and it's such an experiential movement, right? Like you had to be there. You had to know somebody who had a cassette. It was very much word of mouth. So we didn't know that it was going to extend past that. Similar to like me and Stretch on the radio for 8 years in the 1990s. We didn't know that Nas, Biggie, Wu-Tang were going to become Jay-Z, Eminem, Mobb Deep, all these unsigned artists that would come through our show. We didn't know that they were going to become the multi-million sellers that they became. And that's part of the beauty of it, is that we were all on the cutting edge, just living in the moment and being present. You know, for anyone who practices mindfulness, that's what we were doing. Like we were being mindful and not being distracted, just being like laser focused on the movement. And then the point was when my brother, who went to UVM, the same college that Pedro Aviso Campos went to, in Vermont, and he came back and he had told me when I was first rhyming Body Rock by Treacherous 3, he was like, yo, Bobby, that's what my family calls it, Bobby. They were like, yo, this rap stuff, you know. Yeah. He came back from Vermont. He was like, yo, Bobby, they playing rap music up in Burlington. There's more cows. There's more cows in that state than Puerto Ricans and black people. You understand? And when he said that in 1980, that was the inkling of me. I was like, maybe this can be a global movement. Yeah. You know, and then it happened.
And look where we are now.
Kind of crazy, right?
Very crazy.
You're interviewing me. I'm a kid from the Upper West Side that love basketball and hip hop, and you're interviewing me. I'm on PIX.
Come on now.
You understand? Like this is huge.
Before we go,
hip hop is a part of the reason. So I'm thankful. I give gratitude. You kidding me? I give gratitude to Alex, Marisol, the producers. Yes,
Alex, Yipik, all of us.
We're getting letting me rock.
I know we're getting a hook because